27 in red on the right side of your screen as Chicago Fire 2 looks to bolster its attack as Shaq Muhammad goes to the single striker. Tied for 4th in the league in goals is the Ghanan. Luis Arroyo is our center referee. He sounds the whistle, and we are underway from Flames Field in Chicago, Illinois. Claudio Cassano set to trigger this in from this near flag. Cassano sails it, back post, headed down toward goal, and skipping wide. Cassano, still Cassano now. Cassano knifing his way in. Cassano gets a shot off, but it goes off the side netting. Cassano seeking that back post, headed over the bar and out. Counter-pressing now is Fire 2. Borso gets it back. Now Borso cuts to his left. Borso pawed over the bar by Mercado. Mercado down inside the 18, but Borso, keep an eye on the man in red in the center of your screen. Uncorks one from distance. Heads it back onto Cassano. Holyout now trying to knife his way inside. Holyout goes down. Still Holyout. Holyout stopped by Mercado. Fire 2 up to 7 shots now, 2 on target, continuing to ask early questions of Orlando City B. Sudan lifts it in the thick of it. Nodded back toward goal, shot deflected away, and a whistle sounds from Luis Arroyo. Of Chicago Fire 2's 7 shots, 5 of them inside that 18. Already drawn 2 fine saves from Carlos Mercado for Orlando City B. Fire 2 back on it now. Tried to lay it off to Cassano on that underlapping run to Reynolds. Telegraph pass. Challenge applied. This from distance goes sailing high. Turnover, Muhammad on it now. It's Muhammad! Goes off the side netting and out. Orlando City B can be on that counterattack. Williams goes forward with it. Here's Ellis. Ellis rolled in behind. It's Muhammad! Shaq Muhammad can't stop scoring. 5 goals on the season. Orlando City B out in front, 1-0. Just shy of the half-hour mark, Shaq Muhammad able to beat John Diouf in a foot race to the ball, snuck right in behind, tucked it in. The former ACC Offensive Player of the Year. Mentioned it at the top of the broadcast that Muhammad was playing in that attacking midfield role last match, now moved up to the single striker. Meanwhile, here is Chicago Fire 2 on it. Osorio, make that Shuka look centers, deflected off the line. The rebound also cleared away. Initially, Jason Shuka looked crashing into that byline, able to center it. Stopped by Mercado, and then former Wisconsin Badger is Trip Fleming. Now played to the outside, it's Cassano. Cassano fires this ball near post, fiddled wide by Borso. Initially, Jason Shuka looked crashing into that byline, able to center it. Stopped by Mercado, and then denied on the door. Borso's cross, falling through. Hollywood tries to head it on, hacked away for another clearance by Thomas Williams. One of the best on this Orlando City B team in that is Thomas Williams. 5.5 clearances per 90 minutes this season. Rolled back ahead, Sudan. Lifted in behind, Cassano. Cassano cuts to the byline. Cassano squares. Flicked away from danger after the short header away from Taifi. Fire 2 starting to settle back into things like what we saw in the first 10-15 minutes of this contest. Really keeping pressure on. It's Sudan again. Sudan centers this, falling toward that far post and deflected in. Took a deflection on its way through, and Chicago Fire 2 back level at home, 1-1. Caraballo, top of the box, Taifi shot deflected. Space to move here for Fire 2, and Claudio Cassano rolled up ahead. Konix lays it off. Fire 2 score! The unselfish play from the captain, Diego Konix, given up to Jason Shukaluk. 2 unanswered for Fire 2. Orlando City B just not doing a good enough job of getting back defensively. Jason, their second consecutive goal, a good spell of possession here for OCB. Swung in, second ball, headed back post, still pinballing around. Muhammad goes down, Arroyo points to the spot. Credit for Muhammad, keep an eye right there on the left side of your screen, 23 in white. Goes down inside the 18. Muhammad stopped! Los, a huge save on the penalty! Muhammad trying to go short side on Patrick Los. And the young able to stave off the attempt, though, from Shaq Muhammad. The whistle sounds from Luis Arroyo. Halftime has been reached in the Windy City. Luis Arroyo sounds the whistle. Back underway for the second half. Just one change at the halftime mark. Dylan Judelson comes on for Orlando City B. Fire 2 completing just shy of 90% of their passes tonight. Borso rolling it back through. Here's Shukaluk! Just over the bar. Got a piece of it with the fingertips. Turning, firing toward goal. Falls back to Sudan. Now here's Hollywood. Back down the channel. Here's Sudan. Sudan stands up across, back post, crashing in, put home, 3 unanswered. John Diouf cleaning it up, a tidy finish for the man from Senegal, his first 3-1. That's twice now that Sudan has been able to stand crosses up to that back post to create some problems. Scored off one of them, and that time John Diouf, the recipient of a juicy rebound in front. Generated 7 corners, and most recently just scoring off a free kick. Here is Hollywood trying to spring Chicago free. Cassano steered out wide It's Borso. Borso, near post, headed in!
Chicago Fire 2.
The goal's coming in a flurry. Justin Reynolds gets in on the scoring party. 4 unanswered for Chicago. Plenty of options here for Claudio Cassano. Finds Holyout, carries it on. Holyout, straightaway save by Mercado. Headed back on towards Reynolds. Fire 2, keeping the pressure on. Reynolds taken down. Taifi able to shake off one challenge. Still Taifi, rolls this through. Edge of the area, stopped by Los. Three saves on the night, including a stop on a penalty opportunity at the end of the first half. The 17-year-old Patrick Los turning in an impressive performance, much like what we've seen from him all season long. Torrey plays it out wide. Quevedo lifts it. Near corner of the 18. Caraballo tries to cross, deflected out by Reynolds. It's a corner one by OCB. They have proven to be dangerous at times on set pieces this season. However, just one corner goal for in 2025 for Orlando City. Quevedo steers it, back stick, hit off the volley, deflected high. Consecutive corners now for Orlando City. As Orlando City B will have a free kick. First, though, changes made. First of the evening for Chicago Fire 2. Former Wisconsin Badger Dean Bolts comes on. This worked over to Borso now. Borso back out wide, Sudan. Sudan, near stick, batted away. Fleming plays this back. John Diouf. Meanwhile, Trip Fleming quickly comes up, pulls up very short. Back on it now is Orlando City B. Fire 2, short to corner in. Sudan has it. Sudan gives it up. It's Holyout. Cycled around to Nagel. Now given up to Borso. Holyout will carry it on. Sudan again. Still Sudan now, cutting to his right. Sudan gets a shot off, rebound coughed up and put home.
By your Chicago Fire 2.
Dean Bolts, the second half substitute. 5 unanswered goals for Fire 2. Sudan again, the third time that he has played a cross through in the thick of it that Mercado has struggled with. Bolts right on the doorstep. This year, the 18-year-old set to join the Marquette Golden Eagles men's soccer program for the upcoming college soccer season. Long ball played ahead. Here's Orlando City B, stopped by Los. 5 goals scored for Chicago Fire 2 from 5 different goal scorers. Their highest scoring match in over a calendar year